Good evening, my friends. Black Insurrectionist, who I follow on Twitter, posted a little viral thread today. So I just hung up with my friend who works in D.C. I had a friend that worked in D.C. from about 2006 to about 2013, and they told me the same stuff. They were right about everything. The guy, he shouldn't have gendered him, has nailed everything and given me inside scoops for months that have led to viral tweets. This tweet blew up 2 million views in 10 hours. Correct predictions and has not been wrong yet. Not sure if I should post this, but Jill Biden is running the country right now, so I can believe it. So these are all things I can kind of see. Joe Biden is sleeping 16 hours per day. That's difficult to do. Even he's got CPAP machine, so he must have sleep apnea. If you can sleep 16 hours a day with a CPAP machine, holy balls, there's something wrong with you. The Biden and Obama family rift, they hate each other, by the way, has now blown fully open, and any aides loyal to Obama are going to get canned. I'm from Missouri. I'll believe it when I see it. So Biden and Obama do hate each other. So Biden feels like he doesn't get enough credit for Obama's good administration, even though Obama's administration was absolutely fucking terrible, except for the energy industry, because Obama's lazy and he's also pretty stupid. And I don't think he understood what fracking even was. And now I believed that peak oil was a thing back in, about 2006. I don't really believe it now. So again, leftoids, that's how you can admit to being wrong about something. It's not that bad. It's not that hard. Try it sometime. So Obama is going to try to force Joe out. Obama's meeting privately with power players to get them to withdraw funding. I'm still not sure about this unless someone is putting Biden or Obama up to this. That's my theory here. I don't think he gives a shit, to be honest with you, because Barack Obama's lazy. He wants to watch fucking baseball. And the WNBA for some reason. So Hollywood will begin to turn on Biden via Obama, telling them George Clooney was the first one. Democrats are making decertification plans in case of a Trump win, as predicted in my Substack predictions of 2024. There is no way they're going to let Trump take power in January of 2025. No fucking way. They'll blow the whole thing up, and I'll tell you how they're going to do it here. I don't know, one of these days. We got plenty of time. Deals are being attempted with some Republicans now to turn on Trump. I don't think that's going to work. But, well, you never know. There's a bunch of cuck, loser GOP pussies that will gladly turn on Trump. But I don't know if that's going to work. A full-blown civil war in the DNC, an attempt to make sure Trump does not get elected at any cost, is now happening. The steal is being set up. Illegals are going to be tried to use for that. They're going to be used for that. I don't think it's going to work, but we'll see. I'm from Missouri, again. We shall see. Many in D.C. are already saying that the Biden family has completely obliterated the Constitution with how they're running the country. Are you new here? Did you get the memo? They've been doing this since, since Trump announced he was running. All of a sudden, everything flew out the fucking window. It's lawfare city, and I predicted the lawfare would just be relentless, and luckily it's mostly kind of died down because of the Supreme Court, and they're still going to try. They're leftoids. It's going to get really ugly in the second half of the year, my friends. Obama has the CIA and NSA in his corner. Bad news for Biden. If the intelligence agencies, which we have way too many of, I might add, want to get you, they can every which way but Sunday. So the Biden family has cut Joe Biden off to anyone other than a few close people. This guy claims the her tapes are completely different from the transcription, and I bet they just display a massive doddering old fool. Oh my God, I bet they're going to be complete dumpster fire, and I think they're going to leak soon, so we'll see. The desperation to keep them secret is apparently Joe Biden had full-blown dementia during most of that interview, and some are saying the transcripts are in fact doctored. Actually, it's admitted that they're doctored. Merrick Garland himself admitted that they were doctored. I was even warned that I probably should not post this, but the hell with it. I hate the DNC. I hate the Democrats. The Democrats are a bunch of race baiters, race hustlers, and a bunch of overly emotional, shrill women. Those Venn diagrams kind of overlap, so Kamala Harris would approve of that message. The quicker we get rid of the Democratic Party, the better off we will all be, but that includes getting rid of the loser GOP. Both parties suck. I agree. GOP are, hey, we stick to the rules and we lose, but we lose graciously. Pussies. Anyway, this is going to be a long video, so if you made it this far and nobody did, hit subscribe, like button, notification bell, leave me a comment, read all the comments, my friends. Last night's press conference did absolutely nothing. President Putin yesterday, and then Vice President Trump. First thing in the press conference there's a full court press to get rid of Joe Biden, and it is intensifying. He will not give up under any circumstances. Watch for leaks to the press about Joe Biden and things that are happening behind the scenes. That's already starting. If the Her tape comes out, it'll be the end of Biden for sure, and will lead to prosecutions because of the doctoring of the transcriptions. Oh God, I sure as hell would love that. I'd pop the cork on some Dom Perignon if that happens. Many saying Biden has no path to win, and if he were to win, the country would go up in flames. Crazy times we live in, because they're moving to get illegals to steal it. But make no mistake, there will be pallets and pallets of pre-printed ballots. Pallets of ballots, my friends. I'm a poet. Will be stacked to the fucking rafters in, let's see, Milwaukee, Detroit, Atlanta, Las Vegas, Phoenix, Philadelphia. Yeah, that's the 6. This Gateway Pundit, coordinated Democrat rebellion to unfold over the next 48 hours. The largest pro-Biden super PAC freezes $90 million in pledged donations. The only way to get rid of fucking Biden is to freeze all of his campaign funds, so campaign donations. So 90 million of them are frozen, but they still have some. So we'll see. If the money dries up, Joe dries up like the shriveled corpse that he is. So modernity, Biden advisors threaten to beat the shit out of staffers who don't keep quiet. Yeah, it's a very bizarre segment. So one top Democrat told me everyone who expresses any level of suspicion or contrary views, they call everyone and then they beat the shit out of them and say stay on message. And the source also said that Biden's family have also been warned not to step out of line. Yeah, don't talk bad about Dr. Jill, who's a legit fucking cardiologist, right? Multiple reports in the New York Times and insiders who say Biden is completely out of it, which I believe that is true. Modernity.news. Politico, it's over. Democrats remain in panic over Biden's re-election. Let's see what else we got here. Let's see. Oh my fucking God. Biden's mistakes push shocked U.S. allies towards Trump. Defensive Biden tries to shift back into campaign mode, but when you lose Politico, yeah, good night. Axios also blew it on as fuck. Behind the curtain, committee to unelect the president with the ejector seat in the Oval Office. The unofficial committee to unelect the president pushed Biden out of the presidential race. The sooner, the better. So Biden had a campaign event in Michigan, and Stretch and Gretchen Whitmer didn't even show up. The Telegraph, leftoids in the UK across the pond. Joe Biden looks finished. There's surely no coming back from this. Because, you know, the UK watched that bizarre fucking press conference yesterday, and obviously they don't really... they had a chance to show his big boy credentials, but he made America look like an international joke. No surprise to anybody. So this is the money shot here. This one caused me to just, wow, I was shocked. From the National Pulse, make no mistake, they're right-wing, major right-wing lean. Raheem Kassam is the October surprise, Biden's demise. It's also nicely poetic. Raheem Kassam, editor of the National Pulse, believes Joe Biden's death could be the October surprise in the U.S. election, even if the so-called, this is what I love, Clinton diaspora has to, quote, make that happen. So, citing the Axios report, which this was this report right here, quotes a Bill Clinton administration official saying the Clinton diaspora is freaking the hell out about Biden's re-election prospects, and Kassam referred to his social media followers to a podcast from Thursday where he raised the possibility of the 81-year-old dying. So there would be a snap election in the United States if Joe Biden died in like the first week of October, for example. If he gets Arkansided, very curious. It would generate a massive sympathy vote. I don't think so. So I got a feeling it would generate a mass apathy vote of people not showing up. But anyway, That was the Lyndon Johnson. Which was that? It was Goldwater, the challenger to Lyndon Johnson, who became president after the assassination of John F. Kennedy. Had been expecting to challenge Kennedy, the front runner. He faced heavy backlash because he criticized Kennedy before his death, despite personal friendship. And then Johnson basically won in a landslide. Lyndon Johnson, yes. So if you like my content, hit subscribe, like button, notification bell, leave me a comment. I read all the comments, my friends. And in there was no pinned comment. Pick up some non-perishable food, and God bless.